As doctors of physical therapy and experts in movement, we know that the term core can refer to a lot of different muscle groups on your body. But let's talk about what we know is the core of the core. And it is a localized area of your core that is viewed like a container. It has a top, it has a bottom, it has a front and a back and sides. And this is the part of your core, the foundational centerpiece of your core that we are looking to strengthen and activate by way of our FITT breath, the functionally integrated tummy tuck. So let's talk about the core of the core. What makes up the core of the core? Well, first of all, the top of the container is made up of this big old honking muscle called the diaphragm. We don't think about it because we don't see it, but it lives underneath our rib cage. If we were to take and cut ourselves midsection and look up, it's a big old muscle that spans underneath our rib cage and actually attaches down on the inside of our spine. That's the top of the container. The bottom of the container we don't see either, and that is housed inside this bony bowl, our pelvic bowl, and that is those are the pelvic floor muscles, right? Top, bottom of the container, okay? The sides, kind of like this belt wraparound, is a transversus abdominis muscle that sits on top of the pelvis. It blends in with spinal muscles, wraps around the top of the pelvis, and actually blends in here with our front abdominals that we commonly think of when we think of core. And then lastly, the fourth muscle lays along the spine in diagonals, almost like the lacing of a corset, right? So we have the top of the container with the diaphragm. We have the bottom of the container with the pelvic floor muscle in this bony bowl. We have this kind of this muscly belt that wraps around from our spine and around into our front abdominals, the transverse abdominis. And then we also have this like cinching up corset of this multifidus muscle. And those are the four muscle groups that make up the core of the core, the centerpiece of your core foundation, which is activated by your FITT breath.